I think it's a really interesting question to contemplate the way in which economic forces influence decision making in the arts. And I think there are probably different answers for different parts of the sector. Certainly for my galleries, my two institutions, the economic downturn has been an impulse toward taking more risks. We're lucky in the sense that we're free at the point of access. You know, we don't have to charge for our exhibitions, but it's felt over the last few years that we've had to make an even more compelling argument about why art matters. And actually that we've had an even more confident message to share with people about the sense that if we do really bold and brave things, we'll speak up for the things that really matter to British society now. So the exhibitions that we had on in the autumn here at Manchester Art Gallery were Jeremy Deller's show, All That's Solid Melts Into Air, which is about the North and the ongoing impact of the Industrial Revolution. And then we had an exhibition of Grace and Perry's tapestries, which are all about social class. And so both shows were very cogently asking questions about money, society, wealth, the inequalities of wealth, the kinds of exploitation that underpin contemporary consumer society, as well as those that were born out of the northern experiences of the Industrial Revolution. And they were hugely popular exhibitions. We've been busier than we have ever been in the gallery's history. And I think it's because people felt that the art was asking the questions that need to be asked in our time. But I hear colleagues across the city and across the north worrying about how they keep themselves artistically vibrant, how they keep taking artistic risks when they feel a tremendous pressure around ticket sales and box office income. And so I hear my friends at the Halle or at Manchester Camerata or at the Royal Exchange here in Manchester asking themselves those difficult questions all the time about can they afford to take an artistic risk in this climate. And I think my answer, and the answer that they themselves have provided in many ways, is that you can't afford not to. And that actually the economic downturn is the last point where you should be playing it safe. And the best example of that, I think, is the work the Manchester International Festival's done. In that, as times have got harder, their programme has got bolder, and people have been more willing to spend what little money they have on extraordinary cultural experiences. And so I think when times are difficult, we as a sector have got to make the argument even more strongly that art matters, and that if you choose to come to a performance of Macbeth with Kenneth Branagh in it in St Peter's Church in Manchester, it has got a high ticket price, but you'll see something that is one of those once-in-a-lifetime experiences, and that it's worth putting your money there because you're taking away something that makes a difference to your life.